to you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your mans have been to jail before? Whoa. And all the motherfuckers you run with, get done with, dumb quick. You going from the dog with some bums. Alright, they go to click, 911. All over some dump. Ain't that something? It's remind me of clubs. Every time you come around, it's like, I just gotta get my... And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, right? Slim, so watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Try to diss you, that's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out.
Visiting sideline, head coach of the Bears, Ben Johnson. His side hasn't had much to celebrate as of late, losers of 8 of their last 9. Across the field, Kyle Shanahan, coach of the 49ers. His guys already division champs, but still seeding to play for this week and beyond. Punter Thomas Morstead has the ball teed up. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt up in the booth. And we're off in Sunday night prime time. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1, picking up the loss.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down. Working from the gun, Williams has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Third down. Here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a fourth down.
That's taken at the 15. Finally, they're able to corral him, but not before he gets a hefty amount on that return. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. They're led out by the fourth-year passer out of Iowa State, Brock Purdy.
I think we could give them a pass from last week because they still found a way to win, and that's the ultimate job of a quarterback. But those interceptions, that's not what we're used to seeing out of him week to week. The 2 touchdowns, though, well, that's the bar he wants to hit each and every time out, and when he gets there, usually good things follow.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They get 23 on that one. And that gives the 49ers the first.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
New set of downs from the 37.
Get set, get set.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender fails, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
At the 37-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They stick with McCaffrey. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. 4th down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, and early momentum with that field goal.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
A loss of 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
Now here's Williams. To the left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Now we're open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Throwing the out route complete. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Running for it, it's Swift. Oh, they're on him quick. He's not going to get the yard they need, Brock. He only gets back to the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And this will stick him back a ways. That punt hits and jumps out of bounds near the 14. Coach Kyle Shanahan ushering his 49ers offense back to the field. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Play action now with Purdy. He's got Ayuk downfield. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. They got 21 yards on the play, and that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
First down now, ball at the 33. They'll try it right with McCaffrey. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Purdy setting up that play action. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds has it.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that hit. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
The pitch is out to Johnson. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Williams from the gun. Into traffic, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. That's more of the catch out left. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Running with Swift out of the gun. And his charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears take a 4-point lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Dallas Flowers now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on first. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D-linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop to run like that for a tackle for loss.
We've reached the end of the 1st quarter. 7-3 is our score. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Purdy on the play action. Gobbled up on the right side. That's Ayuk. Keeps away from one. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass, into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's 1st and goal. McCaffrey hits the end zone for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a second quarter lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Jake Moody on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers push their lead to 3. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Bears, back out on offense. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Williams. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's down to almost... Nope. They're actually going to give him the 30 here. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
That's good for our Bears. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. Breaks free in the center of the field. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas. And you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
1st and goal, Swift. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a second quarter lead. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Isaac Gurindo to return. Showing a little burst so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And he's already scored once this game, something he's made a bit of a habit of this season. As we see, he's among the league's best at finding that end zone. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Going right side, Robinson with it. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Off the play fake, Purdy. That one's cut along left sideline. They make the tackle at the 38. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Get set, get set. Watch out.
Now Purdy. Hits him on the out route. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route to catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. McCaffrey does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Gets it again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
3rd and goal, Purdy. Flushed out of the pocket. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The 49ers take a 2nd quarter lead. Brock Purdy with the touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback, one that can extend a play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers push their lead to 3.
17. Bears 14.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Luther Burden now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
They send a tight end in motion. Here's Swift on 2nd down. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
And the Bears first down. a gain of 17 yards.
Here's Williams. 49ers close it in, and down he goes. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down. Williams set to pass. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Third and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Complete to number 2,
Tory Taylor on to punt. They could really use a good one here. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And this angles out and hits the sideline. That's a good punt there. They're pitting at their own 8. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. A handoff for Robinson, running right. They're driving him closer and closer, Brock. This play made behind the line. They're now back at the 6. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
The Bears decide to call their first time out. Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down. Play action now. Purdy. Into the hands of Kittle. And he manages to reach that 25-yard line before he's driven out. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Again, left side to McCaffrey. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Chased out to his right. And he goes down. The Bears got him. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pass brought in by Jennings. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the 1st. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. 1st down throw by Purdy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They're going play action. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
3rd down and
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, Purdy buys time, rolling right. And it doesn't fall into the breadbasket. Incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Begins his return at the 16. A big hit on the return to stop him cold. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. 1st down, Williams. It is caught left side. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
First down, Chicago.
Williams to throw on first. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
Jason Kinnock there defensively.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here's Williams again. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. So that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series, and don't put the ball in harm's way.
And he gets a pretty nice result there on the punt return to put an end to our first 2 quarters of play. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now it's second with Scott Hansen.
Our look
EA
around the
Sports halftime
NFL
report.
starts now. We begin at Highmark Stadium. It's the Bills at home to take on the defending champs, the Philadelphia Eagles. And it's the 2,000-yard rusher from a year ago, Saquon Barkley. He's going to scamper 31 yards to the house. Touchdown. The Eagles win their second straight as they get the victory here. Next up, how about a trip to Vegas, everybody? Checking in on the Raiders. They're hosting the New York Football Giants. And this is Geno Smith. He'll connect on a 13-yard touchdown pass. The Raiders win this one by 11. One more to show you. Let's go to Charlotte. It's the Panthers hosting the Seattle Seahawks. And it's the second-year man, Xavier Legette. He's going to pull this one in, and then he sets his sights towards the end zone. It's going to wind up as a 53-yard touchdown. The Panthers win it by a count of 24-13. With that, we'll show you the playoff picture in the NFC. Still lots to be decided as we speed towards a conclusion next week. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Huard.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Gorindo to return it. Things going well so far. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting second right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Start the second half with McCaffrey. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. On the move, headed right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Third and long, they're going to throw. Forced out to his right. The right side is caught by Jennings. And in a blink, they are out to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
And the 49ers first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Going to run again with McCaffrey. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st and 10 at the 40.
On the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Robinson. He got what he could there. Call it about 4 yards on 1st down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
He's out in the clear. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, this is the continuation of one of the greatest scoring seasons in recent memory, Brock. For the first time since 2006, we've got a running back who's reached 20 touchdowns in a single season. On is Moody for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the 49ers make it a 10-point ball game.
Bears 14.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ben Johnson doing a last bit of coaching here as the Bears return to the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. That's a nice kick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Williams from the gun. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Air it out on 3rd. Has him on a quick hitter. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that'll be 1st down Chicago.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st down, here's Swift. And he's able to get it past midfield and down on the 49er side. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And this one does not go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They'll throw for it. brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion. All set to go now from the 35. Williams on 1st down. Looking for the end zone and a deep shot. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Out of the shotgun, again to Swift. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Working from the gun, Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. And let the cover guys go shut it down.
Williams throwing on 4th. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Play fake, Jones. Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
They'll set up a screen to McCaffrey. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Here we go.
Jones throwing on 4th. Throw is caught by the back. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. They come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down. So 1st down from the 41.
41-yard line. Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Don't let us down.
We've reached the end of the 3rd on Sunday Night Primetime. It's 49ers football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. So 1st down from the 41. Now it's Jones off the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. They go play fake with Jones. Gobbled up on the right side. That's Ayuk. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. Gain of 26 yards there. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
First down now, ball at the 33. Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Hey, these DNs love to get after the quarterback, but the most well-rounded of them are the guys who can anchor your run defense too. Mission accomplished.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. Now he's past the 25. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers take a 3-possession lead. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. First and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it'll be first down Bears. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. First down throw by Williams. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Bears first down.
Running behind center with Swift. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. To throw, Williams. Flush out now to his left. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Now, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunky yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
To the line. Here's third and 3. Here's the backup. First throw. And he's got him that first down as he hits the deck safely. They're going to be looking at first and goal.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming as a fan, as a defensive coordinator. I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. And dose of the hurry up here.
Brings up third and goal.
Third down from the gun. And the 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. And the defensive down away from completing this stand. It's fourth and goal.
Fourth down and goal.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Desperation time here on fourth. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He's at the 30, the 10, at the 5. He'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Oh, man, Brock, once that became a foot race, you could have gone ahead and just said goodbye because you were not stopping that play.
He gone. He's long gone. Not with a full field ahead and one of the longest runs of his career right in front of him. The way he broke that, the only fitting place was the end zone.
Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers make it a 24-point ball game.
Bears 14.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on 4th down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Finds a seam down the middle. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go. All the while, you know you could take a lift at any time.
Again, throw out of the gun. To the middle, but snared by Burden. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Bears
Sticking to the air here. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. It's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. He's dropping back to throw. It's caught by Burden. They drop it with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on to the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Bears hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Third and long for him here. Taking a chance at the end zone. That is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears putting up points in a game decided. It's a Roma Dudes, a touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to... In a one-on-one matchup, whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
The Bears for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late. Ooh, they get the 2 out of it. Nicely done, but into double coverage there. Feels like they might have gotten away with one there, Brock.
You know what you call that, Kate? You call that a quarterback's best friend. These receivers all the time will tell the QB in the huddle, just give me a chance, bro. Just give me a chance. Just put it up there.
Yep.
And that quarterback did, and the receiver delivers.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. A give left side. Here's Robinson. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They'll try it right with McCaffrey. He dodged the tackle. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will. And
He will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers likely locked up the win right there. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this, other than simply splendid?
On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers stretch the lead to 23. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Fielded at the 7. Things going well so far. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Lucian Mann is the tight end. He's going left. They'll throw to begin this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Trying to set this up quick. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Oh, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the first down play, forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult 3rd down now staring you in the face.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Even on 3rd and long, he still couldn't bring himself to force a throw right there, and that's okay. As coordinators will like to say, every drive that ends with a kick we can live with. Don't put the ball in harm's way.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. Desperation time here. Big strike here to Moore. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears making the scoreboard look a touch better. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Now looking to throw. And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late. And the 49ers are able to cover the kick. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. McCaffrey on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
At the 41-yard line.
They stick with McCaffrey. He will have the first down there for the 49ers. That should do it, Brock. They can take down this win. The Bears going to use their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Running left is Robinson. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12. At the Bears.
Stay with Robinson. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd and 12.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Ready. Cowboys.
Another carry for Robinson. Play not developing as they had hoped. So that's a loss of yardage. Brock, 4th down coming up.
He was taken down.
Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
They'll run it with Robinson. This won't even get close. They stop him before he can get near that marker. This is going to be a turnover on downs. So the 49ers earn the win in this one. And instead of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. Hi, everyone. Scott Hanson here, and this is your weekly recap for Week 17. Plenty of action to get to. We'll begin in Santa Clara. The Niners at home to take on the Chicago Bears. And it's the man picked up from Washington just back in August, Brian Robinson. Do not look away. He has the ball, he has speed, he has space, he has one of the plays of the year. From there, how about we head out to Buffalo? Let's check in on the Bills. They're hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. And it's last year's Offensive Player of the Year, Saquon Barkley. A scintillating run for the touchdown. Lastly, we go up to Lambeau Field. It's the Packers taking on the Baltimore Ravens. And this is the big man, Derrick Henry. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Ravens get their 9th win of the season as they get the victory here. So that'll do it. 1 week remains in the regular season. Can't wait till next weekend. Until then, Scott Hanson saying goodnight from all of us at EA Sports.